Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword and Shield Isle of Armor DLC. Just before we go back to the challenge trial thing here, I wanted to highlight this guy because he's a little bit of an anomaly. So, in the previous generations, from Gen 6 and 7, if you wanted to use a Pokemon on Battle Spot, you had to breed that Pokemon, at least for the BGC competition style stuff. You had to breed that Pokemon in that generation. So a lot of the stuff that I bred in Gen 6, and believe me, there was a lot of stuff, most of that was completely unusable when I had Gen 7 stuff to do, because you just couldn't play the BGC ladder stuff with that. Now you could play Battle Spot doubles, but that played in a slightly different format because of that. And so, like, moves that were learned in Gen 6 but not Gen 7, for example, Kangaskhan's Power Up Punch, was, not usable in BGC but was on Battle Spot. This game doesn't have that same idea. You can only use Pokemon from Gen 8 in this game. However, this guy actually lets you take Pokemon from a previous region and allow them to participate in ranked battles. The catch is that in order to do that, you have to effectively wipe the Pokemon of its moveset. I don't know if I have anything that I can properly demonstrate this with. I guess Stunfisk is fine because it's not really got anything I would care about. I can get all of these moves back in this gen. I've already done this with, actually you can see it with the Rapidash here. You get that symbol at the top next to where the Pokeross is. And yeah, this thing used to have like Morning Sun, etc. It cannot, I don't believe it can get egg moves this way, because Morning Sun was an egg move and I tried to relearn it, it can't do it. So be careful what you use this with. If you need egg moves on the Pokemon, you probably don't want to do this. But, just as a show of here, yeah, we need to forget all the moves that it learns and you learn new ones that can be used in ranked battle. They won't be able to recall any rare moves that they might know right now. That is telling you that they cannot get egg moves or previous tutor moves and stuff like that. So for example, if you took a Noivern from the previous game that had Switcheroo, Switcheroo is no longer an egg move on Noivern. So you would not be able to get Switcheroo back on it now. So then you do that. And it's ready for ranked battles, and that is that. So yeah, that's a new guy from the expansion. He was not in the original game, so I wanted to quickly show that off. And just once again, so we can see the results of it here, we now have Thundershock, Endure, Mudshot, and Revenge. That's like the four learn moves that we'd have had before. So yeah, so that's that. Anyway, I have outfitted Kubfu with a couple of things here. I looked at the TM list as I was going down, found that it got all of the elemental punches here, so that's kind of cool. And basically I just need to like EV it and give it the nature mint and stuff, and head back over to the island. So that is what I shall do. Also, we can actually now just fly straight to this one, which is pretty good. Maybe I should actually enter here as well, so I can do the same for that. Yeah, why not? Alright, I'll be back when I am ready to take on the water place. Oh, apparently this has like a cutscene associated with it if you get too close. Oops! Well, that didn't really change anything, so whatever, I don't care about your stupid cutscene. Alright, our boy Kubfu is ready for action now. We have ourselves the Jolly Nature, max speed, max attack, and yeah, I guess since this thing does evolve, I think Eviolite should work. I don't know if it actually does or not, but I don't really care either. It's gonna have it anyway, because why not? It's probably gonna be fine, right? Okay, let's see how terrible this actually is, because I don't really know how higher level I actually should be for this. but we're gonna go in as we are. Master's already sent the word. Yep. Do you want to climb the tower? It's the only Pokemon on your team. Okay, I need to deposit all of my other stuff. I see. You're gonna be Pokemonist over here. I mean, I guess it's not really a big deal. I knew that this would be like a solo challenge, but I thought it just wouldn't matter whether or not all of my stuff was still in the party. But hey, Kubfu only, final destination. To level 70, okay. Let's get to level 70 then. Man, level 70 as a minimum here? Kinda weird. It's not really weird, but... Man, I always underestimate how many of these XL candies I need. I guess one more will be fine. There we go. Alright, since you want me at level 70, I guess I will be at level 70. It makes sense, right? We have our goal here. Because we started this at level 60, so I suppose, yeah, getting here at 70 would be more reasonable. But imagine actually grinding out and not using the experience candies to get there. That would be, like, real bad. Yep. I'm sure. Let's go into the Tower of Waters. Also, by the way, this thing getting Thunder Punch as a Kubfu is going to be really scary, to be honest. But alright. Fight time! Rain falls to become a river. River will eventually flow into the ocean. Uh-huh. Oh, I like the fact of the music is still... Yeah, still default here. It's really nice. Alright, so, Kubfu only. There's a good reason why I wanted to teach it Thunder Punch. It's because I figured if we're going into the water tower, then we're going to be fighting water opponents. That's it, then you can do it. I hate this stupid Ami stuff, by the way. Like, Pokemon Ami, Camp, all of that stuff. I really don't like it, so... I mean, swallowed whole, uh-huh. Yeah, so like I said, I figured we were going to need that, so that's why I thought Thunder Punch coverage would be real good here. By the way, Kubfu can get U-turn. I don't know if you probably have seen that by now, but yeah, Kubfu getting U-turn is gross. I don't know why, it just feels so wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's adaptable, changes shape. Well, hopefully you have more than just a Psyduck. Because I probably could have beaten that Psyduck without being level 70, just saying. I have a Krabby. That's not going to survive Thunder Punch. Oh, I like the trainer animation, though. He's actually on his feet and everything, too. Yeah, it's pretty active. Too bad he's about to get Thunder Punched into oblivion. So close combat actually does more damage than Thunder Punch here. Just so we're aware of this, close combat with same type bonus is 180 power, whereas Thunder Punch is only 150. So Thunder Punch isn't even the strongest move that I could use here. It just works out best because I don't want to lower my defenses. But I suppose it really doesn't matter if I'm killing them in one shot, whether I lower my defenses or not. But whatever, the principle is there. So weak on their own, but a ton of rain can get it. Sure can. We'll see. I'd like to hope so. I like her discipline too. Meryl! Okay, this being a fairy type would actually resist close combat. So I guess if you weren't using any TMs here, you would have to use Iron Head on this guy. Because yeah, you do learn that. Aqua Jet, oh no! Oh no, all of that, like, 15 damage. I think Eviolite actually does work here, which is kind of funny, so... Yeah, I don't know. Also, this thing can get Bulk Up, but not Swords Dance. That's another little weird thing. I don't know what Urshifu, like, movesets are like, so... that remains to be seen, but for now, it's like, yeah, it doesn't necessarily get all of the stuff you would expect a fighting type to get. It also doesn't get like any rock moves, and it doesn't get any dark moves either. Which I guess the dark move makes sense because that's what the, you know, single strike Urshifu is going to be like. Water changes its form and even its name on a whim. Can you contain it? I'm pretty sure I can if all you're going to use is a basic non-evolved Pokemon. Poliwhirl! Okay, I guess maybe Poliwhirl is not basic, but it's still Eviolite fodder, so you know. There is that. Anyway, Thunder Punch! I actually haven't seen Poliwhirl in this game yet, so... Oh, it survived. Huh. Color me surprised. Ah, see, this is why I hate this stupid Pokemon and me stuff. There is no need for us to have avoided that with the RNG BS. It's just like, maybe it would have missed anyway, but it's 95 accuracy, so it's unlikely. And it's just like, we really didn't need to actually, you know, dodge that with the friendship crap. I don't know. It's not that I don't like the Pokemon, it's like it confers far too many advantages in the game that's already pretty easy, right? So there's absolutely no reason why you should need to have that available. And so it's like, it's kind of dumb. Anyway, Mustard is already at the top of the tower. How about that? Didn't even see him go in. He just like jumped to the top of the tower or something whilst we were on the inside. Uh-huh. You would have said that even if we went to the other one. That's just how it is. Both done well to come this far. Bear! It's been a while. Yeah. Maybe. A stream too clear to be is avoided by fish Pokemon. Uh-huh. Alright then. Let's go, old man. Whoa, there we go. Serious time. Dude, that Ultra Ball holding at the back is really, really cool. Also, his hair is awesome. Not gonna lie. Kubfu versus Kubfu. Are you actually at least level 70 here, though? Uh-huh. Hone your senses now, and let this battle sharpen your... Yeah, you are level 70. Okay. Well, I actually kind of don't want to close combat it, because I don't think it's going to die in one hit. So... yeah, close combat would have killed it. That's fine. Go... probably close combat me. Oh, it's going to Aerial Ace. Right, it did learn Aerial Ace as well. Yes, that kind of stings, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Because we are faster, jolly max speed invested, there's no way we'd be less than a speed tie here. So yeah, we're gonna win anyhow, but it's still kinda neat. This thing's not the weakest actually for the level it's at. Like, okay, the defenses are kinda bad, but as a basic Pokemon, it's actually not terrible. You young folk grow so fast, indeed. Shame that it was all basic Pokemon up until this point, and I guess one random Poliwhirl. Would have been kind of interesting to have had to actually fight stuff like Azumarill, or like Kingler, etc. The backwards fist bump. Man, Kubfu is real happy with himself, that's for sure. Is real happy. You're worthy of my trust, uh-huh. Yep. He too attempted this trial. He got lost along the way. That classic Leon. Yep. Indeed it is. Kubfu is ready now. Well then. So as stated, the other the other place will have permanently closed, so that's too bad. Yep. I mean, we can't go in the other tower, so there's not really a reason for it to stay the way it is, right? Bear. Now, what would have actually been cool, maybe a little bit too difficult, but what would have actually been cool is if you had to fight the Urshifu form that you were going to evolve into. That would have been real cool, but no, that's not how things went. So yeah, we get Urshifu, who is, yep, fighting water in this style. On the flow of a river, sometimes rapid, sometimes calm. This guy is busted. At least the ability and stuff is. So, anyway, Surging Strikes, what do? It is 25 base power. Okay, so it effectively is a 75 base power water move that always crits. That's gross. This thing is disgusting, and I'm already seeing a little bit of those stats on the side as well. That's ooh. I don't know, man. This seems a bit too disgustingly powerful. Before you stands Urshifu, unyielding armor that'll shatter any blade turned against it. He's mastered the style of water. Sure has. I think would have run into. Yeah, the Kubfu kind of would have. That's for sure. Yep. Almost forgot. Give this to anyone's face. What do we got? Oh, the lead card. Yeah. Okay. Back to the dojo. So there's going to be a bunch of cutscene stuff to do if I want. I think I did save before the tower, so I should be able to go see the other one here as well. Perhaps the time has come. Because I kind of want to see what the move is like. So wait, have we still got more to... We've got more to do. I mean, I would expect there'd be a bit more to do, but... Well, maybe we do. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I will be back in a sec, and I want to see what the Dark Trial was like. So, yeah, it won't take long to repeat this. So, yeah, give me just a sec. Okay, and we are back. Let's just double check. The Kubfu is still the same. It has the 188 speed, it's got the right nature, got all the EVs, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, we have the specialty traits here, so let's go ahead and do the dark one, and see what we get out of this one. With the true essence of darkness. Yep, the tower you didn't choose will be closed forever. Yep, follow the path of darkness. Alright, so yeah, I want to see what the signature move is like for here as well. I could just look it up. I've looked up a couple of like tutor move based stuff, but I could just look it up. I don't wanna. I haven't really looked up anything about Urshifu yet. Only a powerful lighter. Yep, not help you broaden. So, I guess we're going to be facing a bunch of dart types here, and you know what's good against dart types is the fighting type, so... Oh, I never did find Zorua. I'm going to have to find that soon. I also haven't found Porygon either. But we have the items to evolve it, so it has to be available, right? So, yeah, gotta find those at some point. Sucker Punch. See, this is the BS I'm talking about, right? Sucker Punch is a 100 accuracy move. There is no way that we should have avoided that, but because we have the affection stuff raised, yeah, it's not cool. I really do not like the affection stat as a thing. Thank God it's not something that happens in actual competitive play, right? Because otherwise I just wouldn't be playing this game, I think. But anyway, it won't do much damage because it's resisted and everything, but still. Travel the path of darkness and perfecting my strength in the light. How does that even work? That went straight over my head, it seems. Alright, so yeah, Scraggy over here. Kubfu's got inner focus, so if it does use fake out, that's not going to make any difference here. But yeah, we have Break, so this place is going to be trivial, to say the least. Of course, get a critical hit because of the affection stuff, man. Yeah, I am so glad I don't have to deal with that most of the time, because it's just lame. Maybe if the games are actually hard enough to warrant it, or like, you know, yeah, it would be fine. But no, the games are really straightforward. So, what is the point? Also, I like how Kubfu keeps getting stuck on absolutely everything here. Lost travelers feeling through the darkness around us. Uh-huh. Sure. If that's how you want to put it, I guess that's how you're gonna put it. Inkay. Okay, this one technically is a bit more of a threat. Because it does have the psychic typing. But that's where close combat's gonna come in. So, I guess if you taught U-turn, then that would be really good for this particular opponent, right? But you don't really need it. Like, close combat is still neutral, and that's the main thing. Oh, excuse me, my throat is dying. Maybe I've done too much of this stuff in the last day and a bit. Yep, proceed to the 4th floor. So now I guess we're going to fight an evolved Pokemon. Slightly, at least. But it's still Dart type, so it's still going to get killed by close combat, right? Shines a light onto one path, can keep another in darkness. Okay. You know what? That actually kind of makes sense. Anytime you shine a light on something, it casts a shadow, right? So, ooh, Crocodile. Is this thing gonna have Intimidate? It's probably gonna have Intimidate, right? Might actually... Oh, but it's inner focus, like, doesn't make a difference. Oh, it's not even Intimidate, it'll be Moxie. Not that really matters. Ah, you bot! I do not like Protect for no reason. It's just stupid. Why would you do that? Whatever. Close combat takes him out of one shot anyway. Yeah, I've only seen Sandile in the game at the moment, so I guess Crocodile and whatnot you've just got to evolve through. Which, it's fine. Makes sense. Alright. So yeah, found your path and sailed right through. Still going with those references as we go. Yep, he is waiting for you there. So you don't even, it's like not even subtle hint on it this time. It's like, yep, mustard is up here. Have fun. Okay, does he say different stuff here? Right, Tower Darkness, had to wait, blah blah blah. Yep, Babear indeed. No, I think he says exactly the same thing. So, oh no, a stream too clear. No. He said that the last time as well. Yep. On the essence of darkness. I still love this though. He is actually really cool. And I mean it shows, right? Because he was wearing green the whole time. It just like, it didn't really fit with the uniform that he makes everybody else wear. So it is kind of awesome that he has his own version of it. Alright, so let's see then. This also really highlights just another reason why this game should have had voice acting, by the way. Because, yeah, the lip sync stuff is really weird here. But yeah, let's actually just use close combat this time. It will not actually one-shot. Okay. Does he have a focus sash or something? No, it just didn't one-shot. Very interesting. Okay, if he crits, this might actually be a problem, right? I think if he crit, that still wouldn't have mattered. Whatever. Thunder Punch! Boosh! Ah, it's kinda neat. So Aerial Ace was still 50% weaker than what Close Combat would have been, so... no regrets off of that. Although his Aerial Ace might have actually killed if I didn't have Eviolite on. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll get ourselves the evolution thing here, see what the Urshifu is like, and then that will probably do it for the stuff here, because I'm going to need to redo the other trial and, you know, get the stuff from there. This cutscene is pretty cute. Kubfu's just like, yeah, we did it, woohoo! Ah, he's pretty adorable in like the doggy way. Yep. Never made it to either tower. So yeah, we'll get the evolution, see what the move is like. I don't actually know if the stats are different. I didn't really pay attention to what Urshifu's stats were in the previous from the previous evolution. So I don't know if they're actually different or if it's just I think it seems like it would be exactly the same, right? But it is technically a different form, I guess. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a little bit different. I suppose I'll just have to look again. I can always look through the video. Or look it up on Cerebi, but that would be boring. Alright, well now you can see the slightly different like visual aesthetics here as well, right? This form of Urshifu is a strong believer in the one-hit KO. This is why I think it might actually just have higher attack, right? Try just leaping close to foes and land a devastating blow with a hardened fist. Seems about right. Yep, so Wicked Blow is the move here. This also always lands a crit. And is 80 base power. Oh my god. Oh boy. An 80 base power stab move that always crits. That's... oh, that's disgusting. Also, yeah, I think this thing does have higher power. Like 251 attack, I'm pretty sure that was stronger. Oh my goodness. So it doesn't look like it has the highest special defense in the world. And like Dark Fighting is 4 times weak to fairies, so it's probably not like that devastating for, you know, in the general aspect. However, bid to be dark. However, honestly, the ability and everything on this thing, and what its max move does, and the fact of it always crits off of that as well, it's effectively a 120 base power stab that it has, that ignores attack drops. This thing is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I don't know, like this is the one thing that has me really worried to play Battle Stadium stuff. Because, dude, this guy is gross. So, just to sort of show what he actually does. If the Pokemon uses moves that make direct contact, which is literally every move in its arsenal, that can attack the target even if the target protects itself. With a 120 base power stab move that always bypasses defense and offense buffs. Or like defense buffs and offense debuffs. And it has Thunder, Fire, Ice Punch coverage if you want. Obviously a 120 base power close combat stab is really nice. It can U-turn as well, which is kind of funny because it could U-turn even on Protect. Woof. This is the only thing that's holding this back is the 4 times Fairy Weak. The fact that Togekiss is so prominent is potentially a problem, but it also looks like it's faster than Togekiss by quite a bit. So there is that at least for it, and you have coverage against it. Yeah, this thing is dirty, absolutely dirty, and if it's actually allowed next season, this is the one thing that's making me worried. Oh yeah, you can also get acrobatics too. So you have max airstream available. This will make contact too. So if you use a like Roselli berry or something, I don't know, you could use any sort of consumable item on this thing, and then have a 110 base power coverage move when it's done. Yeah, I don't know if there are any... Actually, probably the easiest way of checking this is to do it this way, right? Right, because any move that it can't learn is in red. So, yeah, it can get beat up. You're probably not going to use beat up. Body press, no. I mean, it could get body slam as a Kubfu as well. Bulk up, yeah. All of these dark attacks you probably don't need. Dig is there. I guess you could max quake. It's kind of a thing. It can now get drain punch. Kubfu could not get drain punch. So there's that. Yeah, fate tears and stuff is not possible. Fire punch, as I mentioned. Fling, I guess you could do some memes with that if you want. Foul play. Guess it makes sense, but still. Yep, helping hand is a Kubfu as well, so there was that. Iron Head was from Kubfu, from level up actually. Yeah, all of these dark moves. It now gets poison jab as well. So if you want a slightly stronger thing, although when you Dynamax it's not going to be stronger, so it depends on what you need. But yeah, you could poison jab the Togekiss as well. Togekiss doesn't usually carry the Poison Berry, it carries the Steel one, the Babiri Berry, so there is that. It now does get Rock Slide. This won't get the benefit of its ability, but you know, it might. It's Rock and Fighting is still amazing coverage, so you might see that on occasion. Snarl, it's probably not going to use Snarl. Does get Stone Edge if you want a more powerful one there. Taunt makes sense. Throat Chop makes sense, but you're never going to use Throat Chop, let's be honest. And then, yeah, Zen Headbutt was the other thing it could get as a Kubfu, so you can have Psychic coverage as well. Don't know what you would need Psychic coverage for, maybe other fighting types, but, you know, the thought is always there, right? Okay, so, yeah, I don't like this thing. It's so strong. Like, why? I don't know. Anyway, this has been Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, Isle of Armor expansion stuff. I'm going to go get my other Urshifu back, and I guess we'll go over the stuff on that one next time and see what else the DLC has to offer here. Because it seems like Mustard wasn't quite done with us yet, so yeah, let's see what else he has to do.